Your feelings of overwhelm just means that you've been carrying way too many emotions for way too long. Baby, you are just mentally overloaded, and I need you to be calm and gentle for yourself. I need you to recognize that what you're doing sometimes, if it makes you feel overwhelmed, you're doing too much. And I understand that there's a lot in your life that feels like it's calling to you, that needs to get done, that needs you to do it, that needs your attention and your love, your touch, your care. But you can't do it to a place and in a way where you exhaust yourself, where you put yourself in a place where you can't thrive, you can't move forward, you can't do it lovingly, you can't do it with a good heart, you can't do it with energy. When you put yourself in a place in a situation where what you need to do can't be done in a good energy, do you know that doing things in a bad energy can get you bad results? You can see this happening in your life. You can darn well have good intentions. I turn it off. I needed it. You can darn well have good intentions about taking care of someone, but when you, I'm gonna give you an example. You you can have a child that needs to go to work. You can have anything you need to do, right? Taking your child to school, like I said, taking your child to work, doing something that you do every day, going to buy groceries, cooking food, cooking a meal. You can have every good intention on doing and taking care of that thing. But oftentimes, more than not, bad things seem to happen while you're doing it. And that's a confirmation. You could be taking your child to school, but end up fussing all the time, or arguing all the time, or disagreeing about something that's so simple. You could be taking your child to work, and traffic is always bad and horrible, and all these things. And you could be cooking a meal, but nobody wants to eat it, or it tastes it even tastes bad to you because you rushed it, or you didn't feel good. You try or you forgot something. Like all these things happen because the energy you're putting into it is not such a loving and relaxed energy. And so because the negative, I don't want to say this, but that's what it is. The negative energy that you're putting into this because you're too tired. You can't concentrate. You can't, whatever it is going on in your life, this feeling of overwhelmed is manifesting in outcomes of what you're doing. You're not relaxed. You're not completely loving. You're not allowing yourself to do it in the best way possible. So you're getting outcomes that's not the best way possible. So give yourself the relaxed feel, the loving feel, the light feeling of getting it done. Get yourself out of overwhelmed. Get your nervous system out of overwhelmed. And just like that, laugh about it. Find a way to laugh about it, love about it, feel good about it, feel light about it. When you do this, you'll learn and you'll notice that, and that's 333 when I saw that, you notice that things happen differently. You'll notice that the good intentions that you put out are received well, are received in love, and they come out good. You have a good ride to work. Your conversations with your child on the way to work is so light. You listen to their day, they listen to yours, and you guys have good feedback on what's going on, and just good times together. And the meals that you cooked is you get compliments of, oh my goodness, this is the best meal ever. Like you did your thing. Like what did you do differently? Like this, and you looking to yourself like I did what I always do. Like it's the same thing, and they be like, no, you did something different because your heart was different, because your energy was different, because your love is different. I want you to get to a place where it's nothing wrong with having things to do. And mind you, I'm preaching to the choir. Like I'm telling you what I've had to tell myself, what I've had to learn for myself. I promise you. I'm telling you what I already know. I was myself in a place where I was doing everything. I had so much taking my daughter to work, working, doing a job I needed to do, not work. Yeah, taking her to work, taking her to school, doing what I needed to do, taking care of grandkids, not taking care of myself, but taking care of everybody else and everybody else's needs other than myself. To the point where I'm falling asleep while I'm driving. I'm not getting along with people. Things are not turning out right. Trying to push myself harder for the goals and dreams that I had, and it seems to not be working out. Not moving forward. All these things were not going and not happening because I wasn't giving enough energy, good energy, into what I was doing. I was too tired. I was agitated. I was aggravated. I was just no energy. Just excuse me, confirmation prep. All this crazy stuff because I wasn't giving what I needed to give. So I need you to get out of this place where you feel overwhelmingly exhausted, emotionally exhausted, struggling with motivation. And I want you to definitely stop feeling guilty to rest. This this is your number one thing. Even if your rest is only 30 minutes, you only need 30 minutes to rest. Take it, because you need to give your nervous system and your mind and your body, your soul and your spirit, everything about you that makes you you. You are here, brought here for a purpose and a reason. And I thought this video was gonna be short. I'm gonna keep it short. You are brought here for a purpose and a reason. What you do is designed for only you to do it. There's other people in the world doing something similar, but what you do, you're supposed to do it a certain way. And when you're not being the you need to be, you're not doing it the way you're supposed to be doing it. You're not giving it the love you need to give. You're not giving it the attention. You're not giving it the energy. There's so many things that you're missing, and it could mess up the energy and flow of what's supposed to happen next. When you give to something, something next comes after that. You are a piece of the whole puzzle of life. The contribution that you give is part of a bigger contribution. And so what you put in carries on to helping someone else to put in what they need to put in. So if you don't put in the part that you're supposed to do the way you're supposed to do it, then you stop the process that's supposed to happen after you. So this video is to come to you as a guidance, as an influence, as an inspiration to get the rest that you need. Give yourself the grace that you need. If you have a lot of things to do, I understand. Like I said, I was there. Then put out a list in priority of what is the most important. Give yourself one or two things. And I know this sounds unreasonable for those who have lived like those who are living like I have lived. I know it sounds unreasonable to try to knock a 20 item list down to two things. I know. But I guarantee you, if you put it in priority and give yourself at least the top two things to do, the most important, put it at top and because you should be able to do those top two things. And if you have space and time, then you can go ahead and do the rest, as many as you can. But when you live life like this, I'm telling you from what I know, you can feel bad about what you haven't done, but what you can feel good about is that no matter what you haven't done, you've done the most important thing. You've done what counted most, all right? And that doing that tells your nervous system and tells your soul, your spirit, that I'm putting forth the effort I can give, need to give, and want to give in the best way possible. And I can come back tomorrow to do more of the same. I can come back tomorrow and and with that, you give yourself a self-confidence that you didn't know you need, but you're gaining. That you didn't know you had, but you are developing and exuding. All right, you're practicing. So give yourself the rest. Give yourself the grace. Give yourself the allowance. The allow yourself to be for yourself, do for yourself, feel good for yourself, so that you can give and do good for other people the way you're supposed to. Life, situations, people, whatever it is, whatever's next after you, give all of you, not in lack, not in negativity, but in love, in good energy, in good everything. All right. So if you're having a hard time with that and you want more help with that, put a question or a comment below. Let me know what it is about your life that you feel that you need help and guidance with. What is it that feels so heavy that you can't figure out a way to make it better, or how do I make this better, or how do I deal with this, or how do I get past this, let me know below so I can help guide you. I am Coach Kim. I am here to help you to transform your life into new, beautiful, and better things. I am making these videos to help you to become the better version of you that you are already becoming, but to help that road be easier, to help that journey feel a little bit light, feel lighter, all right, today, at least today. And today comes to tomorrow, okay? So I intended this video helps you. I intended it gives you what you need. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or any other concerns, put them below. I'd love to get back with you. If you want to reach out to me for personal guidance, I'll put the information below. If not, it'll be in the bio in my description, or wherever this platform is on. You can be able to find it. All right. So, in love, light, and healing, you guys. I see that you always stay blessed. And until the next video, which I'll see you in, have a great day.